Hey man, say man, it's your boy Big Dreams. Welcome back to the channel. Before we carry on any further with this video, make sure y'all like, make sure y'all comment, most importantly, make sure y'all subscribe and hit that post notification bell. Send it to all. We is back with another banger video, back with another reaction video. Man, and today, y'all see the screen, we are reacting to Beanie Siegel responds to Dame Dash saying Jay-Z ruined his life and being hurt, he chose Jay-Z over so forth and so on. All the Dialogue YouTube channel, man. Finna dig in here and see what's going on. I'm not gonna make the opening of this video too long. All I ask is that y'all smash that like button so this video can rank higher in the algorithm. Go crazy in the comments. Let me know what you want me to react to. And if you're watching me and you're not subscribed, man, subscribe. That's all I ask. We finna go ahead and dig in, man.
Yeah, I know Dame, he said he was hurt when you chose Jay over him.
I was more bothered when Beans chose to go with Jay. That one hurt. Because I'd done a lot and prepared. I chose State Property over Rockware. And I wanted to just roll out with State Property. But it almost like he tricked Beans to shelf him. And he fucked his life up to me doing that. But I had him. You know what I mean? Like, that was my new Jay.
Yeah, I saw that clip. I really didn't understand it because I didn't make a choice. I didn't choose between Jay or Dame. I just stayed neutral in that situation, and I voiced that numerous of times. Dame actually came and got me when I got out of prison, and we was on a tour bus, and they was interviewing me. And they asked me then and there on a bus. Now I'm just getting out of prison. Like, he at the jail picked me up. And they posed that question that I was, or made the statement that I was going to be with Dame Dash Music Group. And I said then that I didn't want to make that choice between Jay or Dame. I just wanted to stay neutral. So I saw the clip. And Dame made the statement that, Jay ruined my life. But I don't feel that way. I don't feel that way. I'm here. James said he had a lot of plans. He had a lot, that he was going to do, but I never got those conversations. So it's hard for me to, agree with that because, if you had all those things that you said in place and that you was going to do.
He should have acted on it.
And you wanted to do, it wasn't relayed to me.
He should have acted on it. If that's the case, if Dame Dash said that he had these plans, he still should have acted on it. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't have just left it at, oh, he chose Jay-Z over me. If that's what you feel, you know what I'm saying, and you feel as if what you got can work out better, still give it a try. It almost sounds like he felt as if Beans chose Jay-Z and he just let it go because that's how he took it. Like, oh, you chose that side. But in this case, man, this is a situation, and it's kind of common, and not even just for them two, just for people in general. Well, you might say something or do something, and the opposite side takes it totally different than what you intended to be. You might deliver it one way, and they take it a whole nother way. That's all that is right here. He might have answered it a certain way or said something a certain way, and Dame Dash heard it, seen it, whatever he said, whatever he did. If his intentions was to stay neutral, that's his intentions. Dame Dash didn't view his intentions or his words as him staying neutral. He took it as, you chose Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? But if he still had plans and all this stuff right here, you still should have been in his ear, at least letting them know, like, hey, bro, I got this line up, I got that line up, I think you'll be good here, I think you'll be good there. Don't just feel as if you ain't gotta put forth no effort just because you feel as if he chose the other side. I can see how that makes you feel, bro. But if you don't at least go and talk, how would you know? You can't be butthurt because your feelings got the best of you. And it just sounds like Dame Dash, he took it, whatever the way he took it, and never chose to go back to Beans and at least talk. Because if they had a talk then, Dame Dash probably would have never ever made that statement on that interview. And it probably would have went a different way then.
For somebody and be like, whoa, this what we gonna do. I got this lined up. I got this set up. After we do this, we gonna do this. We gonna do that. But I never got that conversation. So, and maybe he did have all those things, but he didn't share them with me.
So he never spoke to you about the plans he had for you? Because he said that he liked the state property clothing line over at Rockaware. And it sounds like he felt like he could have made that clothing line bigger than Rockaware. So
at one point it was. When we wasn't broke up, when it was together, state property was surpassing Rockaware. But the conversations that I had with Dame about that, it wasn't the conversations like how he stated it in the interview. Or I might not remember. But to my recollection, we never had those conversations. I believe if we had those conversations, I believe I would have rocked.
The outcome would have been different, bro.
I'd have rocked with that.
The outcome would have been different. I can believe Beans when he say that though, because in a lot of situations, people will sit up here and they'll make a statement. The whole time you making a statement based off of how you feel, not off of a conversation that you had after those feelings came about in your heart. You just speaking off of how you feel only. You know what I'm saying? You can't get too deep into speaking off how you feel, because how you feel is more than likely far off from what the truth really is. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times, you know what I'm saying, if people do you a certain way or say something and you know what I'm saying, like, dang, and you don't go talk to them about it, you ain't gonna never ever know the truth. You ain't gonna never ever know if it was intentional or if it wasn't. In his case, Dame just should have talked to him, man. If he had all them plans, you just should have put it in his head, let him make that option. The outcome probably would have been totally different. If you feel like the stuff that you had lined up would have made a great impact on his life. It just seemed like, bro, he heard that, and I wouldn't necessarily use the term gatekeeping here because it ain't really nothing to gatekeep, but it just seemed like Dame Dash, he just took it as, oh, you chose that side, alright, bet, I ain't gonna tell you what I had lined up or what I had in mind, so yeah.
Yeah, if Dame sent me down and he had a plan, regardless what the plan was, and mapped it out like this was going to do, the smartest decision at that time for me would have rolled with Dame, because Dame was more accessible than Jay was. Dame was in the office every day. You could talk to Dame. You know what I mean? Dame used to come and chill on the block in South Philly. You know what I mean? Dame pull up handbags at Mom Duke's spot. So, yeah, I think if we would have sat and he would have showed me and explained to me,
I can believe his side of the
business plan
story
and
too,
what we
bro.
was gonna do, that would have been an easy decision
I can believe his side of the story.
to rock out with Dame.
And the only reason why I say I believe his side of the story is because if you go back, and which I did a reaction on that interview. If you go back and you listen to what Dame Dash was saying, it's clear that he's just speaking off of how he felt, not what he discussed with Beans after the fact. He's speaking on feelings. When you're spilling the feelings, your feelings is not gonna really match the truth because you don't know the truth. And that's just how I feel about it. But man, listen, I can go on and on. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. This is the end of the video. Make sure y'all like, make sure y'all comment. Most importantly, make sure y'all subscribe and hit that post notification bell. Send it to all. Our social media links will be in the description. The link to the previous reaction video will be there as well. Follow me on all my social medias. Click the link to the previous reaction video. Watch that whole video after you watch this whole video, man. Also, the doggone link to the second channel will be in the description. Go over there, subscribe, and go crazy, show love. I'm gonna try to get the motion going on that channel the same way we got it going on this channel here, man. But listen, I love y'all, and I appreciate y'all for showing me love back. And we out this thing, man, for real.